What's going on, guys? I want to apologize for the audio quality. I left my microphone heading out the house. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about your girlfriend talking about you. Because whatever she says about you, bro, she's right. You're weak, she's right. You're not a real man, she's right. You're great, she's right. Anything she says, she's right. Okay? So, for me, two of the most, I guess, memorable things that my wife has said about me has been that A, I'm not consistent, and B, that I was a coward. Okay? The reason she said that I was inconsistent was because I would treat her a certain way. I guess the kids would say spoil. I would spoil her some days, and then some days I wouldn't. I would give her what she wants or give her what she asked for on certain days, and then I wouldn't on other days. She wanted that to happen consistently, day, over week, over month, over year. That didn't happen, so she called me inconsistent. How does that play out in my real life today? So, ever since I started a business, I can recognize inconsistencies, things that I need to dial in and really get tightened up. And it's something that you can't see when you're working a regular job, but when you're responsible for your own well-being, yeah, those little small things that your girl picks out, you're probably going to start to see as well. Number two, she called me a coward. There was a time when she was going through my phone that I didn't want to admit certain things. And I talk about that in my emotional affair story. If you want to go back and see that one, that video. I didn't want to admit that I was talking to a friend for X amount of time, for I don't know how long. It was really only 3 months, to be honest. But to her, it felt like a lifetime. Because our relationship, me and the friend, relationship was on and off, on and off. It would be, hey Corey, how are you? We would have our conversation. We would lock in for a couple weeks, and what I mean by lock in is just have good conversation over the week. It wasn't anything weird. And that was consistently inconsistent, surprisingly. But my ex-wife at the time had a funny feeling about it. She just did not like it. So when it exploded, her words, or blew up, she was ready to say, I told you so. Yeah, she was happy about that, I'm sure. And not happy in a good way, but I know it made her feel good to say that. So yeah, that's where the cowardice came in, because I didn't want to admit that I won't say tricked, but my mind was not locked into my marriage. I was starting to lose that grasp. And it's a pride thing to come with it. So that's fair. And what am I doing to, I guess, to counter that, to fix my inconsistencies and my cowardice? My cowardice is just showing up here every day, showing here, admitting my story, trying to get some people to hear me out, trying to teach somebody that, hey, if you see this, might be a red flag, might be a yellow flag. But ultimately, I do want to get into a leadership position where I'm teaching men how to be better men. And I can't do that until I admit my own mistakes and my own flaws. That's where I messed up in my marriage. I got married when I was 22 or 23. I got married young. You don't have any leadership capabilities when you're young. You're a kid. You're dumb. You don't know anything about the world yet. Unless you've been through some traumatic stuff as a child, you probably have no clue how this world works. So trying to take care of a wife, trying to take care or start a family at 22, 21, 22, 23, as a man, don't do it. It's not worth it. As far as the inconsistencies, this is a big one, because I've watched a lot of people say, start a 5 a.m. routine, do these things every day. And my wife probably did see that. She saw it but didn't comment on it. And she also saw it because, like I said, she wasn't getting spoiled. So what am I going to do to fix that? I started making these videos. I'm trying to make it every day. Not even try. I'm taking that word out of my vocabulary. Don't try, just do it. Shout out to Yoda. There is no try. So we're gonna do these videos. We're gonna do it daily. It's like I said, it's 1 o'clock at night again, and I'm just coming out hard, and we just gonna get it done. And that's part of the leadership thing that I was talking about earlier. Just do whatever it is, whatever it takes. You said you're gonna do it, you gotta do it. Back to the routine. For me, especially starting a business, I need to have time for myself. Because what I will do is I will overwork myself, and things will start to blend into each other, and they'll become real messy, and I will lose track of everything, and that'll make me want to say, just, you know what, I don't feel like doing nothing. I'm about to go binge YouTube for a minute. I'm finna doom scroll. So the consistency part comes in where I have to schedule out my day before everybody else wakes up, and then reflect on my day after everybody's going to sleep. And this is something that I did not have to do as an employee. I didn't even have to do this as a married man. But now as a business owner, yeah, my wife absolutely was correct. I was inconsistent, and I was a coward. I'm still kind of a coward. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to put myself out there. I don't want to be judged by the world. But shout out to KS. It's my job to go out and fight the world. It's my job to go out here and not get eaten up by the sharks. And that took me. This is why I say you can't really be a husband at 20 something years old. You really need that experience. You really have to have a great leader, father figure. Shout out to my dad. He's the best ever. But as far as that leadership strength, I don't think he really imputed that into me. So I had to go out and make it. I had to go out and forge it on my own. And I'm still forging it. I'm still a little bit soft. So we're definitely trying to get to those men that help iron sharpen iron, help us be stronger leaders, help us be stronger men, real men, not like what the ladies say, but real men that actually that build stuff. We do what we say we're gonna do. We wake up on time, we work out, we lift, and start having great families again. I really don't see that happening. I'm hopeful, but hope is not a strategy. But we'll see what happens in the future. At least for me, I wouldn't mind, like I said, having 5, 6 kids. I'm willing to take that risk. I just need to build myself up so I can build my finances, get my mind right, get my body right, make sure that I'm immovable emotionally, but still able to say, hey, I don't like the way that made me feel. Stop it. And that's one thing I didn't have any power in my marriage. I could not. I take it back. I could explain my feelings, but I don't think they were being heard. And yeah, that'll really make you have an emotional affair when somebody hears you. So all this stuff kind of just leads back into leadership. I think I'm gonna wrap this one up now, guys. But yeah, if you've ever been married young or got into a relationship and you've never really led your relationship, you let your woman lead, tell me how that experience went, man. I'm pretty sure that other guys, young, old men, would like to hear it. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.